Greetings, Brent Harris, Johnstone, day 30 of my Dyslexia Awareness Challenge. October is Dyslexia Awareness Month. Been making videos all throughout the month trying to raise awareness about dyslexia, the most common reading disability that affects 1 in 5 people. It's a reading disability, and also because we process things differently. We are different learners, and one way that truly affects us is in our writing. Explained before how I write sentence, how I prefer to write sentence, which is very difficult to do. The thing about with us when we write, we really need people to proofread. To this day, I'll ask people, can you please proofread this before I submit this? I have about 4 or 5 people. If I'm writing something big, I like to write little stories, short stories. I'm into writing a book now, a few scripts. And before I submit anything, before I finish anything, I'll ask my friends, could you please proofread this? Why? Because a lot of times when we see things, we see them differently. So a lot of times when I'll write, I know what I want to say, and in my head I'm saying it. By the time it hits the paper, it says something completely different. But a lot of times when I proofread it myself, though it says something differently, when I read it, it says what I think it's supposed to say. So a lot of times what I will do is, oh, that sounds good, and I'll move on. Only later to find out that this sentence made absolutely no sense. The grammar was off, things were spelt wrong, words were missing in the sentence that I really wanted to convey, but for whatever reason, they're missing. I will always tell anyone who has dyslexia, never be afraid to ask for help. Never be afraid to have someone proofread something, and hopefully you can catch it before you submit it and then be very embarrassed. I know I've submitted some things before, and someone's going over and they're looking at it, and I'm like, damn, I didn't see that, or I thought I did it right. And it truly can be embarrassing. I've lost jobs that way when I had to submit writing samples right on the spot. I knew I was losing a job because I knew that I didn't have anyone there to proofread. Listen, it's not a weakness. It's another form of help, and getting help to strengthen your weaknesses is a strength to me. Guys, don't be afraid to ask someone to help proofread some of the things that we're writing, because oftentimes we have great intentions in our head. What we want to say is great, but by the time it hits the paper, it says something else. Day 30, signing off. Please keep sharing the videos. Thank you, guys.